welcome to All Hands on Deck. Today, Tazim and Grace are going to talk to us about the importance of relationship and trust between women. What a wonderful topic. Please welcome both of them on the platform. Hi, Tazim. Hello, Grace.
Hello, Virginie. Hello, everyone. Hello, Tazim. And
hi, Grace. How are you? Nice to see you again.
nice to see you, Tazim. And today's topic is trust between women. And do you want to start?
Sure. So why do we need to talk about trust between women? It's interesting that women have a lot of setbacks when it comes to trusting other women. And these setbacks go way, way, way back in life from their childhood. And it's also part of our female psyche that we do not encourage other women. Generally, the modus operandi is that women will not encourage other women, women will not uphold other women will not be happy for other women. And I think that there are two reasons to it. One is because emotionally we're more sensitive, for one thing, and two, I think it also goes back to the relationship with our first female contact, mainly mother or grandmother or sister, depending on circumstances, but the mother figure in our lives. So I think it's really important to talk about this bridge of trust that doesn't really exist between women.
Definitely, Tazim. And I agree with you when you say about the mother-daughter relationship. It's one of the first ways that we've met love, like we felt love, and also the relationship needs to have some very important communication and also the love, the nature of love, and how this love is offered. Yes, and the bonding.
I think it's really important what you've just said is our first point of contact. And it's really important for me to be very specific. We never, or we avoid blaming mothers for what they didn't do right. Mothers have only done what they knew best, what they learned from their mothers and their mothers and their mothers. So it's not about right or wrong. Part of our earth story is that parents repeat the ancestral and generational errors and patterns. And so we've reached the point now between the end of the last century and the 21st century that it's time now, as the earth evolves, as we evolve as human beings, that we cannot carry on repeating those same patterns. Those patterns have to change, because if the patterns don't change, humanity doesn't change. And in this case, we're talking about trust amongst women. Women don't hold each other up. Even if you look at the workspace, where there's a female boss, she will not really promote other women.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite common. If you go into communities, there is always that jealousy, that competitiveness. And if we look at it, what are we competing? What are women competing with other women on? What are women jealous of other women on? A lot of it is very superficial. It's the body, it's the hair, it's the nose, it's the money, it's the how much you have and how much you don't, which is so irrelevant. But women haven't realized that. Excuse me. So I think it's really important to make that point. Please, over to you.
Yes, of course. And well, women need, we need to understand that this all competitive stuff, and it's because of our, instincts and our bodies and hormones, because subconsciously, this is how it works in order for us to pick up the perfect male in order for us to make family. this is how the body works. But we're lucky enough, and at that time of the 21st century, to look up what is going on and in our bodies and what is the reason that we're doing it, and evaluate actually our intentions. I don't know if, yes, like what are our intentions, and also re-examine our values. And if something is not working and we get it, then it's good for us to ask for help, for example, like, or communicate with our girlfriends. Communication is one of the best thing you can do. Like, I feel this way, this is what I'm thinking, what do you think? Like, put the thing on a table and open discussion. It's always the best way to resolve things. And yeah, and then we can focus on our, not only our values, but the beliefs that we have. Like, why am I acting this way? There must be a reason, and look up and within us. And this is the way that we're going to have better relationship between women. And if we're lucky enough, we can trust each other. I mean, like, we can do it. Yeah.
I think it's the two values that are not, for me, are not freely given. Trust is one of them, respect is the other one. So since we're talking about trust, I actually start from the premise that I do not need to trust a person until they show me I can trust them. So trust is something that is built, brick by brick, piece by piece. It's not something I give freely, because I have had too many experiences in my life where that trust, as I give it freely, has been broken, has been abused, has been punched at. So I became a little bit smarter, and I realized, why do you trust someone until you actually know them a little bit? And until they show you that they have their interests and your interest at heart. It's a dual agreement. So I don't give trust freely, whether it's men or women. I allow, and I make it very clear at the onset of any friendship or relationship, that this is something you're going to have to earn.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got to show me by your words, your actions, your sharing, your communication, that you actually earn my trust. And I will do the same for you. It's a two-way road.
It takes time.
So I think people...
Yeah, it takes time. It takes time.
It takes time. You can't build a house without many, many bricks. It's the same thing. So I think it's good to talk about how to build trust, because it isn't there when, actually it's not there when people start. Even if someone says to you, I trust you, and they've known you for 3 weeks, there's something wrong with that. So having conversations around your personal values and how they impact your relationships with the other person or the other people is really important. Now take it to women, saying, like you said, communication, and saying, I would like us to have a really healthy relationship, and my main values are integrity, trust, communication, and responsibility. And so I'd like to find out what you think about those and how you behave with those.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. This way you do it right from the beginning. And if it's not going to work, it's not going to work. But you have the best intentions, and that is one of the biggest things that you can do in the beginning. Like, hi, I'm here. It's like little girls. They want to play together, and it's like children. It's like, hi, let's play together, and we share our toys. And this is it when you grow up. And yeah, this is how.
Yeah. So taking it to the mother, because of the first point of contact, what little children expect, they're small and they look at the mother that's up here, they put the mother and the father on pedestals. And when the mother makes a mistake, because mothers and fathers are allowed to make mistakes, they're human. But because children put them on a pedestal, their trust breaks.
Mm.
So when a child loses trust with parents, it's not because the parents intentionally wanted to do that. Sometimes maybe they did, but they made mistakes as well. So when the child grows up, and this is where it's really important with parenting, because we can include parenting here, is the fact that make sure your children understand that you are human and you can make mistakes, and they mustn't put you on a pedestal.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And that when they make a mistake, you have the right to bring that to their understanding, you know. But that, because in the past children were not allowed to speak or really express fully, because that's the kind of world we grew in. Now it's already changing, is to say, you know, this is how I felt about what just happened, and give the opportunity to the parents or to the mother to explain. So I think it's really important that all people understand that this is possible. And then as the child becomes the adult, you can't blame your parents when you're in your 20s and your 30s and your 40s and 50s. Oh, come on. You can blame your parents until you hit 19. As soon as you get to 20 and above, you need to take responsibility for your life. Go for therapy, go find out what you can do to help yourself and overcome this, because ultimately it's going to affect all your relationships, not just with women, but also with men.
Exactly. That is, trust is a value that is within all relationships, and we are in the point that we can ask for help. We can find a therapist and work with it, and also, even if you can't realize what your beliefs are, you know, where you can see your actions, like you can observe your actions and reactions to things and to people, like then you will understand what's wrong within you, and then you can ask for help. Well, there is something that I also want to add here. When we build a relationship with women, yes, first is, yes, intention, trust, and also where is your goals, like where you want to go with that woman friend. And it's beautiful, and if you can help each other, also they can help each other. Women really feel the bond when they're helping each other, and I think that is why there is a quote, an old, I don't know if it's African one, but I feel that it is, like, it takes a village to raise a child. And it's based on not only trust between women, but also helping each other. The old times in the villages here in Greece, we had the same. Like, we had the grandmother is helping, and the women in the village helping each other. When a woman was giving birth, they're all going to her house helping. And then, I mean, like, this is something that we already have it. It's in our DNA, woman. But I mean, like, modern societies, like, just forgot that, and they're all about this community. I would suggest for us to go back and even ask our grandmothers, how was life in the past, like with women in the villages, and then later in the cities. And then you will find that women used to help each other very much and trust each other and their values, and it's their families very much. And I think we have, so I hold so many hopes about women's relationship, and yeah, that's all for me.
So when we stop competing with each other and stop being jealous of each other, and that all came with materialism and consumerism, I'm sure there was jealousy even before that, because it's a human component. However, when people accept themselves for who they are, and women start to really accept themselves and uplift themselves, then they're capable of uplifting others, because women are very, very tough on themselves as well. So if you're tough on yourself, you're going to be tough on your environment. So on that note, what a great discussion.
Yes, yes, Tazim, I'm always happy to discuss with you and share and open my heart to you and to all of you out there. And we're very happy to be in that platform, All Hands on Deck with Virginie. And we're going to create more inspiring videos and with topics that really touches your heart. And we are all a huge community. We're all one. And this is our an intention into our platform. And thank you so much, Tazim, for being here with me. And
Thank you, Grace. Thank you. Thank you again. And we'll talk again soon.
yes,
Bye.
goodbye all. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Tazim and Grace, for giving such an impact on the importance of friendship between women and trust and support. To all of you listeners, thank you for being with us on a weekly basis. We have much more topic on the pipeline. Please stay tuned and don't forget from July, we will be online and live with all of you to ask questions and to be answered immediately. Stay safe. Thank you so much and see you soon. Bye bye.